let's kind of start with the basics, man. I know we got a lot of people, on the line, and let's start with the beginning. As far as credit. If somebody, what's what's the process of starting, and then we can talk about how much. I know you're thinking about running a special. But for somebody that doesn't know anything about credit, that's been using cash maybe all their life, had that mindset of like, man, cash is king. That was I'm going to tell you, my mindset, cash was king. Okay. And just by reconnecting with you and some of your colleagues, man, my mindset is definitely changed. So for somebody with that mindset, cash is king, and now switch over to a credit is king mindset, what should a person be? What should be the first thing a person should do?
I mean, the first thing, man, we got to reprogram ourselves, because we've always taught cash was king. So we have to reprogram ourselves. Honestly, I stumbled onto this because my credit was bad. I was in the fives. I was just trying to rent a place and couldn't rent a place. So I was looking for a different credit repair people. I didn't like the way their systems were set up. Then it stumbled me onto my mentor. My mentor, shout out to him, 500 RPX. That's my mentor. So I got a big up to him, because I paid him $4,000 and that changed my life. So
hold on, because somebody might have missed that. You paid him how much?
I paid him $4,000, and that was the best $4,000 I ever spent. Because a lot of people, when they even contact me, they be wanting things for free. Man, get you a mentor. And most of y'all know me. Y'all know me. I'm finna start a mentorship, but we don't want to jump too far into it. Let's deal with the credit first, right? So basically, man, the reason why I say credit is king over cash, you can't work yourself or save yourself to $1 million, but you can go and get somebody else money because of your credit, and you can go get $1 million. That's the reason why it's king. Your credit gonna grow way faster, light years compared to you going to work and working a 9 to 5 and with cash. Your cash would never ever grow as fast as your credit would grow. That's why it's king.
Okay.
That's why it's king.
Okay. So credit is king. So how would, I mean, is this, because credit has been around for a long time, what's now the shift? I mean, what happened to where, because I'm sure you probably thought that too. I mean, how did that shift come about, like, to where now credit is king,
Well, basically, once I met with my mentor, he taught me everything. I got a mentorship coming out too, beginning of next year, probably February or March. So my mentor, he charged about $4,000. He charged you $200 every month, or you can come to me with the same information. It's going to be $2,500 a month. Give y'all the same game that he taught me. But basically, man, the power of debt is so important. I remember I was just at the conference and I was listening to Tyler Perry, and he had basically certain people working for his taxes. They came to him, they say, hey, man, the IRS owes you $9 million. He got upset. He was like, who been working for me that didn't miss that all these years? So he fired them and hired some people that knew what they was doing. I'm saying that to say it was the power of his debt. They wasn't putting his debt in. It's the reason why he wasn't getting the money, getting his money back. Let me say, for instance, like my debt right now is $20,000 a month. That's how much I pay out. Really over that when I calculate my employees in. So some people look at that and it's like, oh man, wow, that's a lot of money. But I'm trying to get my debt up to 100,000, to $1 million. Why? Because the more debt I got, that means the more money I'm making. Because all my debt is assets. So a lot of people be scared to go get loans. They always say, well, you got to pay that back. You got to pay that back. But you got to shift your mind. You got to shift your mind. Most of us is from the streets. Let's just keep it real. Most of us from the streets. So if somebody gave you a key, right, that's worth $40,000, that's the same as a loan. It's the same as a loan. If they tell y'all give you this key for $40,000, what you gonna do? You're gonna end up going and make at least 45 or 50, give them they 40, and you're gonna repeat. It's the same thing with the banks. Why not go legit? The banks are the real plus, man. Forget all this street stuff. You go to the bank and go get 100 bands, go start you a business with that 100, pay $800, start paying it monthly on them, pay yourself. Pay them, pay your employees, pay yourself. It generates you income. It generates you income. That's the reason why credit is king. That's why credit is everything. Debt is good. And then when you write your taxes off at the end of the year, that debt is taxable. It's the American way. And that's the thing that they're not teaching us. Everybody want to, most of the people that I know is all street. They want to go and they want to find the plug. Man, all our life, the bank is the plug. That's the plug. Y'all can do everything that I'm doing. If you get your credit right, go holler at the bank, go get this money, and go invest it. I ain't saying go get this money, go shopping. I ain't saying go get this money and go on vacations. I ain't saying go get this money and go buy jewelry. I'm saying go get this money and invest it. And when that money that you invest in, let that money pay for your travel. Let that money pay for this jewelry. Let that money pay for your cars. So you have to shift your mindset because most of y'all work for somebody. I think you said earlier you work for Ford, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ford, let's just say that Ford Corporation probably cost them $50 million to run a year. At the end of the year, when they look at their books, they probably is at 55 million. All they made was 5 million, but they made it automated. Why? Because y'all doing all the work. Y'all thinking like they making, Ford might be in the billions, but I'm saying just in terms, what they put in versus what they're getting in profit is a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if they putting $1 billion in, they probably only profit, let's just say another 1 billion. What they putting in, and I doubt it's even that. If they putting $1 billion in, they probably only profiting 500 million. But that's the way it goes. You pay it back, you pay yourself. And then if you make more than that, they probably give y'all profit sharing. They ready to give it to y'all. Basically, they give it to the tax. That's just a tax write-off. They're not doing that because they care about you. If they made a profit, it's better to share with your employees because it's a tax write-off.
Yeah.
So they got that mindset. They got the same mindset I got that I'm learning, that I have learned. Right. They would go borrow this money. They would go borrow. They're not going to spend $1 billion. They're going to go borrow $1 billion. They're going to keep $1 billion in their pocket. Then they're going to pay that. They're going to let y'all workers pay that $1 billion back at that year, take their profit, put it in their bank account, and they're going to repeat. There's 3 different people in this world, right? You got the saver, the people that think they can save themselves. You got people that's in debt. And then you got what you call the wealth creator. That's what they are. That's what I have become. You can't save yourself. The difference between a wealth creator, the difference between the saver and the debtor, they just opposite of zero. All right. So if you got $20,000 in the bank, when something happened, because I ain't gonna say if, because something always happen, that 20 gonna eventually go down to zero. Look at everybody when they got those PPP loans, 30,000, 40,000, they all at zero right now, right? Because you can't sell yourself to $1 million. The people that's in debt, the only difference between them is they're minus 20. So now they working overtime. They hustling and busting to try to pay their bills back to get to zero. Mm-hmm. The saver and basically the person in debt, they the same people. The person that's saving think they're better, but really they're not. They're really no better because they both gonna go to zero. It's just a matter of time before the person that saved money, he's gonna go right back down to zero. Because if you're not doing nothing to create no money, that's where you're gonna be. But about a wealth creator, right? Me being a wealth creator, if I got 20,000 in the bank, I'm gonna go borrow 20. I'm gonna make that 20 make me 5. Then my 20 now is 25. Then I'm gonna borrow another 20. And now that 20 is gonna make me another 5. So what happens to my account? My account keeps going up. My account ain't going down. I'm not racing to zero because I'm not spending my money. I'm not borrowing my money. I'm leveraging my money. I'm leveraging my credit to make me money.
So let me ask you this, Loon, and appreciate that, man. That was game. I mean, definitely gems. I love that scenario. The saver, the debtor, and or the deadee, and the wealth creator. That's gems right there. So for the person who, may not want to be a millionaire, what about those the people? Most of the people that you probably help They probably just want to get a house, a car, live their lives, because, of course, this life not for everybody. So what do you say to the person who's, maybe in their 30s, 40s and has some messed up credit, and they want to maybe just get a house or just, start establishing credit and may do some small minor investment? What do you say to that person?
Well, that's basically easy right there. So basically, if you're trying to do that, that's easy work for me. I can get anybody in the house. I can get anybody in the car, especially a car. Getting the car in your business name. Once you know this knowledge, you're like, man, that's it. That's so simple. If you got a car, if you go to LLC, you got your LLC for over 6 months, come holler at me. I can show you how to put that car in your business name. I can help people go get a car with no money down. You know what I'm saying? No money down. No money down. And you don't have to make your first payment to 30, 45 days later. So that's the simple stuff. And I understand it because this ain't for everybody, but it saves you money. So let's talk about that too. So not even the people that want to make money off the credit, just say everybody like to save, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody like to save. So this is the first gem I'm going to give y'all today. Because I'm going on my phone. I'm going to give y'all everything I got. All right, this is the first gem I need y'all to write down. Especially this is Christmas time, right? Everybody need to download Rakuten. Right now, download. It's an app.
Rakuten? Is it Rakuten?
Rakuten.
Yeah.
It's RAKUTEN.
Yep.
Download that app. Now, what that app does, right? Everybody finna be shopping. Most of y'all do shopping online. That's the best way. Rakuten has every store that you can name inside that app. You go into that app to make your purchase. And okay, first off, no debit cards. We don't use debit cards around here. Debit cards don't give you nothing. We need credit cards. Credit cards give you reward points. So I'm finna show y'all how to make money on Christmas shopping. I'm finna show y'all how to make money to put that money that y'all finna go spend and teach y'all to put it right back in your pocket. So if you go to Rakuten,
hold on, Lone. Hey, if you
go to Rakuten,
tell your friends. You better tell somebody right now, because somebody gonna be broke after Christmas. So y'all better tell y'all friends about this.
We gonna use this money to go New Year's, to probably turn up on New Year's. So hey, so y'all go to Rakuten, right? Let's just say we want to go to Best Buy TV. All right, so if you go to Best Buy probably give you like 3% cash back going through Rakuten. Your credit card will give you another 1.5%, maybe even up to 5%, depending on what type of credit card you get, right? So now you done just got 5% back off that deal that you made. So basically off of every, let's say, every about $6,000, you get about $300 back or more. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna spend this money anyway, so why not add it up? So say if you've been using Rakuten all year, right? And you've been using your credit card all year, now you got reward points. You cash those reward points in, you let that pay for Christmas. You let that pay for you don't need to let that pay for travel because your reward points give you free travel. It give you free hotel if you stop. So I'm gonna give y'all a demonstration on that too. Let me show y'all how this deck do. It's another app that I need y'all to download. So y'all got the Rakuten. That's how y'all go get the money. Y'all get the reward point, all stuff that you're gonna make. Every little thing add up, right? So then it's an app called Max Rewards. MAX Rewards. Max Rewards. And what that does is teach you what credit card to use. So if you got several credit cards, you confused, like I don't know what card to use. Max Rewards will let you know this card gets you 3%. If you use it for this, or this card will give you 5%. If you use it for this.
Yesterday, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, so I'm gonna zoom in on this a little bit. So this is my account, right? This is my account. Y'all see them reward points I got over there? That right there should better pay for Christmas. Y'all see that debt? It's only 30, but you see that available credit, 100,000. I can use that reward points right there, and that debt is in business. All right, that's business debt, and I still got 100,000 left. That's right there. The reward points I accumulated. That's 2,300. I can use my reward points and have a great Christmas off of money that I was going to spend anyway, off of investments that I was going to make anyway. It's free money because I never use a debit card.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to be a sponsor on Convo with Sino, we have promotional packages starting as low as $50. We're very excited to help you promote and grow your business. We hope you enjoy working with us to help you increase your bottom line and attract more customers and clients. Email CINOLLC@hotmail.com. Again, CINOLLC@hotmail.com for more details.
Man, that's sweet. That's powerful. That's powerful, man.
So basically, too, I like credit cards better than I like loans. And the reason why I rather use credit over loans, what company these days, well, we in 2022, pushing to 2023, what company these days don't accept credit? Everybody accept credit. Right. Everybody think, I want to go get this loan or I need this money. Even when you go, you're not finna push out 30, 40,000, you finna swipe. So instead of swiping with a debit card or thinking about cash, use these credit cards. Because if you go make a big purchase, you even go start a business, you finna get reward points back. And you have a year, some of them even a year and a half of free interest. A loan ain't gonna give you free interest. They're not. So you got a whole year to go make this money back to pay that money with no interest. You got a whole year. It's time to get that hustle on. It's time to put that work in, baby. We got 1 year. Let's go make it happen.
That's right, man. That's right. So, okay, I got you. So, so you got a person. I'm just hypothetical. So you got my credit together. You got me right. Now I'm applying for. I got my LLC. Now I'm applying for. I got what you got me 100,000. Okay, I got 100,000 in the bank. Do I have a job? Do I keep my job? Where's my cash flow coming in to offset the debt that I'm or the credit that I have? Or what's the next move as far as creating more wealth, if that makes sense?
Yes, it makes all the sense in the world. So first we need earned income. That's the first thing that we need. So we have to figure out what we want to invest in that's going to get us earned income. There's so many apps these days that's going to give us earned income. Let's see. I'm pulling up some right now. So I'm pulling up an Airbnb. What I would consider earned income. Airbnb is a popular app already by itself, correct?
Yeah.
So if I go get this loan, for Airbnb, I know I'm gonna make that money back in that Airbnb. So that's gonna generate that income. And I like the way Airbnb pay out. They pay out as soon as somebody check in, they send you your money the next day. They not playing around, they not holding your money. So this is what I mean by earned income. So this is one of my places right here for the year, Airbnb. This is one income. This is one income for this year for my Airbnb in Atlanta.
Yeah, and that's a nice one. That ain't no trap house either. That's a nice Airbnb too.
Right. So yeah. So that's earned income to me. So basically, I take the money I go invest in something. You know, everybody can invest in something different. Everybody don't have to invest in Airbnb or Toro or stuff like that.
So is there a class? How do people learn about doing this type of stuff? Because I know, again, some people may be a little nervous. Some people don't. How do you? And I know you got your course coming up, and I know you'll probably talk about that. But would that be something that you offer in, or teaching people how to do that? I know a lot of people do it, but because there's ways. Some people think you have to buy the house or buy the building, buy the condo, and you know what I'm saying? I know it's a formula to making money with Airbnb without actually, quote unquote, owning it. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. You do not have to own. You could just actually go rent the place out. You can go get funded, right? So you can go get funded, go get some money with your credit card. You can go get your credit card to pay up. Let's just say you can take their credit card and pay up 3-4 months worth of rent. and you can take your credit card to go get it furnished, right?
Mm.
Or you can just take your credit card, pay 1 month rent to go get furnished, and then after that, put it on Airbnb.
Okay.
And so you just did it. You just liquidated this credit, and now you're finna turn this credit into cash. Is what you finna do.
Got you. So give the people 3 examples. If they had 100,000 in credit, what would be the top 3 things, and kind of not easy, because nothing's easy. I know. And I know that's work too. I mean, give people 3 earned income opportunities that they could kind of jump on once they get some real income coming in, or some real credit.
Basically, like I said,
just give me 2 more.
Like I said, everybody is different. Everybody gonna have a different itch. So mine is basically credit repair, business funding, affiliate program, trade lines, Toro, Airbnb. Right now, I'm looking into storage units, and I'm looking into apartment buildings. Commercial real estate is number 1. Commercial real estate is really big. I didn't know how big commercial real estate was, and basically how you can make so much money off commercial real estate. Now I understand, like, when people go get apartment buildings, and why when a different company take over, why they raise the rent. So basically, if I go get an apartment building, I'm gonna go get some for like with 50 to 30 units, and it's have to be at least 70% occupied already. So at this point, when I go get this apartment building, I'm gonna basically use my credit card, right? And I'm gonna basically use that as my down payment for the apartment building. And then I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna raise the rent. And what raising the rent gonna do is that's gonna help me pay my bill. Because basically whoever probably, had it first, theirs is gonna be lower. Because they probably got it 5-10 years ago, maybe 15-20 years ago. So by the time I go get it, I got to go raise the rent. So now I know I'm gonna make my money back. Why? Because it's already 70% occupied. On top of that, what I didn't know, what I just learned, is basically once you raise the rent, when it comes, not residential, but commercial real estate, it raises the value. So once it raises the value, now I can go and refinance it. Bam. Now I got money in my pocket because I just raised the value of it. And my tenant's going to pay it back. And I did all that with no money out of pocket.
Come on, man.
That's the play.
Hey. When is the course coming out, man? I mean, you got it. I mean, real estate, credit, Toro, Airbnb, storage. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I know that this needs to be sold, not told. So tell us about this course, man, that you got coming up, and how people can really start to learn these. I call it the new money system. I mean, because these opportunities weren't here, 10 years ago,
right.
A decade ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Uber, disruptive innovation just really changed the industry. Uber, Amazon, all these apps, it's really industry, Airbnb, it's really changing the way we do things now. So when is your course coming out? What is it going to entail? How much is it going to be? And then we'll close with exactly what you do to actually, your pricing, your credit repair service, and what exactly that you do for people with that. So first, let's go with the course. Either one, we can go with the course, or we can go with the credit repair service and what things that you offer with that.
We go with the course first. So my course is going to be coming out in February. Sometime like February, March of next year. I just say March. March of next year is when I'm aiming to drop my mentorship. Like I said, even if it's not me, I don't care. It might be somebody else. Somebody might be else that's interested in you, that you might want to learn. Go get you a mentor. All right. It don't have to be me, but I'm letting y'all know right now that you definitely need to go get a mentor. Go get it. And the reason why you need a mentor, because the system that was gave to me was already proven. History is a proven fact. They already made the mistakes. So they're going to gave me step by step. So that's what I'm giving back. I'm giving the same thing back. So like I said, even if it's not me, go get you a mentor. But I'm definitely gonna have a mentorship coming out, and I'm gonna teach everybody how to be a boss. That's what my mentorship is gonna be about. It's gonna teach you basically how to go get money, go get credit, and basically start a business. And I'm gonna teach you how to go hire people to do the work for you, because time is everything to me. I don't care. You don't have to be rich to have financial freedom. All you need is a lot of streams of income working for you. As long as your bills are paid and you free, I feel like I got an early retirement already. So to me, that's worth more. I don't even have to get $1 million. I don't have to touch. I'm 6 figures strong, and I'm 6 figures strong in credit also. So, but I don't have to touch $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know I'm gonna get there, but I don't have to touch it. I can stay where I'm at because I have financial freedom. So what my mentorship is going to teach is going to teach people basically how to go get credit, go get funding. I'm going to teach you how to fix your own credit, teach you every step on how to fix your own credit. I'm going to teach you how to work Toro. I'm going to teach you how to work Airbnb. But most importantly, I'm going to teach you how to go hire people, pay people top dollar. If somebody paying them 5, pay them 6. Get them stuck with you. Get them loyalty. Even if they get mad, have a bad day, they can't quit because you're paying more than everybody else. Don't try to penny pitch and pay your employees cheap, because then you're gonna be changing them over and over again. Damn. And I'm gonna show you step by step on how to do all of that. I'm gonna show you the resources, how much to pay them. I'm gonna give you all the game, how to go get affiliated with other businesses. So every business that I do stuff with, I make sure that we affiliated. So we making money off each other. That's how the big wigs do it. You know, sponsored by this or sponsored by that. If somebody put their name or they partner with this, partner with that, I have learned. I got a lot of friends now that basically is business owners, and we basically affiliate. Hey, I bring you this person, I get paid. They bring me this person, I get paid. Just like, let's just say for my credit repair affiliation, you got to have a credit monitor to come to me to do the credit. I know that. So I went to holler at all 5 of the credit monitor people and say, hey, which one of y'all gonna pay me for who my people? I got a credit repair business, and I'm gonna send people to y'all. Which one of y'all gonna give me a percentage of that of that credit monitor? And whoever gave me the best percentage, that's who I went with. I'm gonna teach you how to be a business, because basically I gotta send people to them.
Right.
So if I gotta send them to them, I'm gonna make money off of it, and that's what I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna teach you how to go get credit cards and then sell trade lines. You can make $100,000 off 7 trade lines in 1 year off your credit cards. Just by having a credit card, people would pay you to be on your credit card as an authorized user. I'm gonna teach you how to do that.
Right.
And so now you got all these different incomes. I'm gonna teach you how to go get multiple streams of income. So now since I got multiple stream income, if one income ain't paying, it's the other ones that will. I was trying to open my strike account, but I was in the stun to show y'all my strike account, but I should have had that already ready. I can't get in that right now, but
hey man, we believe you. We believe you, man.
But basically, having that multiple streams, if one thing is not going right, and then something else is going to carry. I understand that. One income is too close to zero. I repeat, one income is too close to zero. So if you got a job that's too close to zero, man, you basically have, man, multiple streams. Even if you want to keep a job, like Corey said, just get a side hustle. Even if your side hustle would say, hey, I'm getting my credit right, and I'm going to sell people trade lines. That's the easiest thing to do. But it's important. People need that. I think people been on my trade lines, got houses, cars, all of that. Help boost their credit so they can hurry up and go get funding, boost their credit so they can go get money or credit cards. Yeah. It's a business in that. So it's a business that I teach you how to have.
You got an ebook that you're giving out too, right? Is it